to another video you guys were not expecting, you guys were not thinking about. I'm very sure when you actually got this notification, and I wish when you start just sound, so to the video I uploaded yesterday, you guys have told you that 2024 we're coming with a banger, checking different immigration pathway and making immigration much easier. And like I told you in that video, you guys have to have an open mind this 2024, because number one, exchange rate is becoming so, you guys, and then things are becoming so expensive. So even if they're saying UK is expensive, it's not only UK that is expensive. You guys even saw people that were protesting, is it protesting in Lagos, that they went for, what's it called, increase in rent, a rent increase. Can it come even in Belgium? Before I left to buy, do you guys know how much I was paying for the house I was staying? So things are expensive everywhere. So 2024 and beyond, it is time to embrace a country that you can start something from, like build before you work out to the next level. So I know that some people will say, as usual, if for me to go to this country, I rather stay in Nigeria. Is anybody pulling you, forcing you to leave Nigeria? No, stay in Nigeria. Nobody is holding you. So this video, I'm going to be talking about studying MBBS in Tajikistan. Like some people will say, instead of me to go to Tajikistan, I'd rather stay in Nigeria. Stay in Nigeria. Majority of us that went abroad to go and study medicine outside the country, now because they do not give us, if they give you your medicine, study it where you are. And this one as well, maybe some of them want to take transfer, maybe from Nigeria to another country to this country as well. They actually accept transfer. So don't come and use your own wages to spoil another person's blue. It's not everybody that you might not want to go and that person might want to go. If you want to stay, stay. If you want to stay, don't scare people. You know, that was how Kazakhstan started. Then people were like, all these 10 countries, what you know, they came, Nigeria is better than us, Nigeria is better than that. Stay where you are. People that are making it stay are making it stay. People who go to these countries, they write to assembly, they write plan, they move to UK or any of these top countries, and then you are saying, no, I rather stay in Nigeria. You are rather stay in Nigeria. Your mates are moving to all these countries and moving to better countries. I rather stay in Nigeria. Your life is still where you are. Please stay in the Nigeria that you are. So, like I used to say, like I said in that my video, if I was not into this immigration space I would have felt like, oh, this country. But me, one thing I've come to learn and actually realize is, as long as in any country there is a Nigerian and there is a Ghanaian there, and there is safe, any other thing, you know, concern papa again. Whether the economy of the country, whether the king whether they are speaking fine Chinese, whether they are speaking this thing, as long as I say, what I'll go do there, study, is it recognized? Do I find at least a Nigerian there, at least a Ghanaian, any other thing? Are we safe? It did not concern me. Now waiting I won't do. So this is just me telling you, in 2024, try to have like an open mind. It's okay if you feel like you don't want to go to this country or anything. It's fine. That is your own opinion. If you ask most, like I've said in my previous video, if you ask most immigrants to how they got themselves to US, Canada, some of them will tell you their story. Oh, I came from Stan, I came from this thing, so don't write any country off, as long as the country can offer you the benefit you want at the moment. For example, now I'm talking about studying MBBS in Tajikistan. Some of you have been applying for medicine for the past how many years? You did not get admission. And you're saying, no, I'd rather stay in Nigeria than go to this country. Whereas somebody will take that bold step, go to this country. In few years time, they will finish, write their PLAB exam, USME or MCCQ, move to Canada. And you're still in Nigeria, so say, no, I'd rather clinical. Yeah. So for me, before I move to any country that has all this, you know, that sounds like all this Togun war, one thing I look out for is a Nigerians there, a Ghanaians there. That is what I actually look out for. Yeah. So we all know how difficult it is to get MBBS in Nigeria, and the first thing is honestly the fact that there are less medical schools in Nigeria. For example, in Nigeria we have like, how many are we in Nigeria? 40 million people, anything, right? 40 million or so. I may also say, how many are you people? Count yourself. And then we have at the time I'm making this video, I think we are like 16 or 20 accredited federal medical schools in Nigeria. And according to MDCN website, if you check it, Those medical schools, for example, for UI now, they have just they are just allocated like 150 or 180 graduates per year. Some is 50. If you add everything together, it's not even up to 2,000 doctors. Like MDCN was like, all the schools in Nigeria, you cannot even graduate up to 2,000 doctors, because that's the space they have allocated for. So imagine how many millions of Nigerians and how many Nigerians actually want to study medicine versus the allocated spots that MDCN has for yearly graduates, yearly Nigerian graduates, medical school. See, something about coming to a language country is that your English guy is gonna be worse. Just speak it anyhow. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? So this one is not trying to say. So it's not as if they are really making studying medicine in Nigeria that difficult. The thing is, there is not actually space. Like they allocated spot for them. Even that 180 that UI has, MDCN just increased it recently. I think before it was 150. It's like from 50, then 100, this thing like that. So of course, Nigeria, even if they build new medical institution today, they can't have more than 100. They can't have more than 50 or 100 or 150 or 200, because when the people graduate, or maybe during your clinicals, is it not us people that you people are gonna be doing your clinicals? She clinicals, it is the space that is available. So Nigeria budget, would I say Nigeria budget or this is not enough to cater for the aspiring medical students. So it's not as if they are really making life hard. Say no, you can't get medicine. So they try to make the requirement so high so that they will just use that one to cut off people. They don't have enough resources for us. So what people do is, if you can actually afford the resources to actually study it outside Nigeria, of course you can go. And that's why if people go to study medicine outside Nigeria, when they come back, there's a way they equivalence their results. They'll do their house job, write the MDC exam, and they get their license to start working. So as long as the school is accredited, there's nothing to worry about. So if you don't have money to japa, you can stay in Nigeria. Keep trying, you will get the medicine one day. But if you know you can afford it, you can actually travel and go and study outside the country. So in the view of you traveling outside Nigeria to actually study medicine, one of the things to actually look out for is cost. Let me not lie to you, money is expensive. Like things are like, it is so expensive to Japan right now. Exchange rates is something else. The rents, everything are so expensive. So it's not only in Nigeria. So if you are complaining that things are expensive in Nigeria, my dear, in their abroad, they will see no matter there is no country. The poorest of the poorest country, like the poorest of the poorest, the country self is expensive. So any country where they go like this, you go check on, like you go check balance them. You can study medicine in the UK too. Can you afford it? You can study in US too. Can you afford it? Even in Canada, can you afford it? So go to the one that you can afford. So my dear brothers and my sisters, I bring to you good news today. I'm talking about Tajikistan. So you can actually go online to actually make your research about how safe Tajikistan is. Like I said, as an immigrant, before I move to any country, one thing I check out for, don't me I be hard bad. None of my friends call me senior immigrant. Like when I was coming to this city, I did not even check whether Nigerians are there working. I've downloaded my Google Translate, the taxi I will book, this whether Nigeria they no concern me. Now I shall check the safety level you get. So, but then as a new immigrant, they call me senior immigrant. As a new immigrant, just look out for if there are Nigerians there, if there is a Ghanaian there, at least so that could be only you get. So you can actually go online to make research and check how this country is. Though the country has, is it Kyrgyzstan? They have one fight like that, just like Nigeria and Niger. See, and another thing I'll tell you guys is, if we have to base all our lives of living on 100% safe country, trust me, the only country you can jack back to is US, Canada, Australia, and UK. I've done that research. Yes, I have. That's the only country. Even at the time I was like, I've been studying in Uganda. Even Uganda. When you say how safe is Uganda, you will hear there's one terrorist group. Check here, there's one terrorist group. Check this. Almost every country have terrorist group. Even Philippines, there's one Muslim mosque. There's one terrorist group. So almost every country is not safe at the moment. So your own is just choose the one that the safety is still, is still key. So for Tajikistan, the only place that is not safe is the border that is bordering Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan, because two of them, they have, most times countries like that share border, they like to have issue very well. You get So two of them, they're having issue, and the school is not in the border, it's in the state capital. So you don't have any business in the border. Once you fly inside airports, it's not as if they are doing keke. It's just the normal disputes that used to happen between borders. Like even the country I am very like this. Yeah, you people will even be this surprised more. This guy, what they be, my dear. So this is just me saying, if you are to consider countries that are having issues, you stay in Nigeria. Even Nigeria, two cities, two tribes, they will say this one are this one they are fighting this one they are killing. In Nigeria alone, do you know how many terrorist groups that we have? This thing like that. So you just check the level. So like I said, I try and make your own research as well. Talk about say is one girl that my own is just to bring good tidings to you, and your own is to make your own research and find your own base. But this is just me saying, if you are basing your research on 100% safety, then prepare your money to go to Canada, to go to the UK, to go to the Australia. Yeah, and there are people living here, they've not died, they've not there are people living there for this thing. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, so I'm studying Tajikistan. So Tajikistan is also another country you can actually study, and the tuition fee is not expensive. It's expensive now, but let's just say it's not so expensive compared to other countries as well. And so the total the money you pay in first year is different from the money you pay in second year, right? So your first year, your first year total fee is different from the money you pay in your second year. Your first year total fee is 7,000 USD. From that 7,000 USD, it includes your visa fee. And now every day, how easy. What I'm even talking about it is the easy visa process. The visa process is so easy. No embassy interview, no parking document up and down. All of every person they go left and right. There is nothing of such, right? So the first year visa, your first year fee is 7,000 US dollar. Includes your visa fee. Includes your 1 year visa fee. It includes your 1 year visa fee, your tuition fee, hostel fee. Repeat. Your first year tuition fee is 7,000 US dollars, and in that 1 year, the 7,000 includes your 1 year visa fee and extension. It includes your 1 year hostel fee. It includes your documentation, your checkup, your admission fee, airport pickup, everything. You're not paying any other extra money. It's 7,000 USD. Then from second year and above, right? And it includes food too. That's if you can eat their food though. Yeah. From second year and above, your yearly tuition fee is 3,500. So that's 1,750 per semester. That's it. Tuition fee. And then your hostel fee is 700 USD per semester. And then food, if you like their food and you're still interested in carrying on, is 100 USD per month. Do you get that? Let me say it again. If you're actually interested in studying MBBS in Tajikistan, right, your first year tuition fee is 7,000 USD. It covers your visa fee, visa extension, 1 year tuition fee, 1 year hostel fee, food, medical checkup, all those things where we say new student they do. It covers everything. 7,000 USD. Then from your second year, your tuition fee is 3,500, and dividing it by 2 per semester, that's 1,750 per semester. You got Then hostel is 700 USD per year. Then per semester, that's 350 USD per semester. You got that? Yeah. So what's the payment plan? Even for the first year, the payment plan is, the first payment you make is 500 USD. That's for your visa application, and then the other ones you pay it on arrival. Yeah, yeah. The only money you're paying before you arrive is 500 USD for your visa fee. Yeah, that's the only money you're paying. Then when you get there, that's when you not pay the remaining money. So if you pay 500 USD for your visa fee, when you get there, you have 65 to pay. So you can split the 65 into 2 for semester. 65 divided by 2, that's 3,250, right? So first semester you can pay 3,250. The next semester you pay 3,250, like that. You get. So it cover for your first semester, but the only money you pay is just for your visa fee. The main money you can pay it directly when you actually get to the school. So how many years is MBBS here? So they have 5 years, they have 6 years. So the 5 years is MBBS, and then the 6 years is MD, Doctor of Medicine. So 5 years means without clinical rotation, and then 6 years means with clinical rotation. So depending on anyone you want, so you can actually do the 5 years, then go back to Nigeria or any country you want to do your 1 year internship to make 6 years. But the thing is, yeah, or you decide to stay and do your 1 year internship there, anywhere where you like. So another question I want to ask is your internship dependent on the MBBS? No. For example, like there are some countries now that if they award your certificate, like if you don't complete your 1 year internship, it invalidates that degree. But then depending on what you want to use it for example, if you want to write maybe like PLAB or USMLE, you will need that 1 year internship. But if you want to work, in fact, after finishing your MBBS degree, every organization, every discipline, before they give you license, you have to do your 1 year internship. But in Tajikistan, it's not compulsory for you to do your 1 year there. You can do it elsewhere, maybe in any other country. But if you want to get license in any country, it is compulsory to go for 1 year internship. So wherever you do your internship is nobody's business, as long as you have a certificate to show that you actually do the 1 year internship. Then when is the admission? They have 2 admission in a year. They have for February and they have for September. So admission is currently ongoing. After this one is closed till September again. So they have 2 intake in a year. Which other question I want to ask? Is it compulsory to stay in the hostel? If you don't want to stay in the hostel is compulsory. They charge it for if you're coming for the first time. But if you don't want to stay in the hostel, of course you can live off campus. So how much does it cost to live off campus? Depending on your type, your choice and everything, you can get apartment for $200. You can get from $0 to $400, at least basic normal, or $200. You can get $400, and of course you can share apartment. For example, for February intake now, maybe if you have many people that is coming from Nigeria together or African together, you guys can share apartment together. Then are there Nigerians there currently or Ghanaians? Yeah, currently there are some Nigerians there, but I don't know about Ghanaians or anything. It's Nigerians that I know of that are there, that I know of. So maybe Ghanaians are there. I am not sure, but I know there might be Ghanaians. Of course, anywhere there is Nigerian, there will always be Ghanaian. But me, I'm sure of Nigerian that are there. Yeah. Which other question? So what are the documents that are needed? You need your WAEC results. You need your WAEC results, your WAEC or NECO or GC, just your secondary school certificate. You need your, if you have basic English, math and this thing. Then you have your data page of international passports. Then what's the language of instruction? The language of instruction is English, 100% English throughout the 5 years. Then so the capital city of Tajikistan is, I used to call it Dosh baby. So they accept fresh admission, they accept transfer admission. So if you actually want to transfer to this school, the first thing you send your transcript first for them to check which level you are eligible to transfer to and all of that. And this school as well, they are accredited in the World Medical Directory or anything like that. Can you work and study? Yes, you can work and study. Which type of job are there? To the best of my knowledge, the jobs that you can find is their English teaching job. Yeah, there are jobs that you can find, like as a foreigner, you can teach English. Yeah, and how much is the pay? But since I've been working part, I don't know, depending on how many hours, depending on this, that one, me, I don't have any say with the salary. But I know that the jobs you can get there, that you can get English teaching jobs. The other jobs I know you can get is all this entertainment, or yeah, if you're into entertainment or music, those type of jobs, they kind of sell off, yeah. But then make sure that you have a good source of income, just in case that. But me, I know that English countries like that, like you can get English teaching jobs things. If you are interested, you can send a mail, you can send a DM, and so you can go through me to the school, or you can make your own research on your own and go through yourself. At the end of the day, shall be successful. That's what is important to everybody. Whether you go through, whether you go say, shall be successful. It comes to what important to me. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.